There have already been so many things that have happened that we haven't documented whatsoever.
It's a really weird concept to be videoing and talking to yourself.
When you're doing it, you're kind of just like, what am I supposed to like talk about? What am I supposed to show you? Like, I just want to hike, so it does feel like you're talking to yourself.
I can see why people attach their phones to their trekking poles, because holding this out with my arm is
Stupid.
tiring.
So, our plan, this trail is about 36 miles. Today we're thinking about doing an easy day, like 5 miles. With us getting a late start, it just makes more sense.
Yeah.
To do 5 today, and then do bigger miles tomorrow.
We'll do the first one just shy of a suspension bridge, and then do 14 and a half tomorrow to get to the next campsite. And we'll just keep trudging up this hill and then try this again later. We're like only a little over a mile or so into the trail, and we're already fighting.
We're not fighting. Okay, so I have this thing where I name everything, like everything. Every pack I've owned has had a name. And he has named his too, and so I told him this is gonna be like a 4-day trip. We need to name our packs. And he was like, whoa, wait. That is way too much pressure. I guess I'm not gonna have fun this week now because I didn't realize I had to name my pack. So I started poking fun at him and saying if he doesn't name it by the end of this week, I'm gonna name it Orphan Annie. I thought it was funny.
I think it puts a lot of pressure on me to commit to a relationship, to name this relationship. I don't know why everything has to have labels on it. I just... Alright, so we started there.
We're turned around. He's singing. I don't know if this is good or bad.
Well, it's not bad.
Just didn't know if you were compensating.
No. It's been a while since I've read a topographical map.
Yeah.
But it's like riding a bike.
Is it?
Well, yeah, a topographical map is pretty easy to read. Trying to remember which forestry road we've gone by, since I'm not a forest ranger, is a little bit harder.
Just like riding a bike. Okay, update on the Meyers Get Lost Part 1. Oh, you take it.
So, apparently I am still pretty good at reading a map, and determined that we were about right here where a couple of these forestry roads meet together, but we were having trouble figuring out where the trail goes from there because the blazes got kind of weird, and it's supposed to branch off here from about 3 different forestry roads, and we saw a blaze, well, it's right back there, and it very obviously led us in this direction down this road.
This way.
Yeah,
where we went.
But we walked about a quarter of a mile that way and didn't see anything else. This is our fault because we somehow missed that and then noticed the turtle blaze farther down the trail. And I'm more just jazzed that I was right on the map.
I'll take responsibility for this one. I just tell stories that are so interesting.
I'm just captivated by being in the wilderness with her. So I stopped to take a picture, and Emily just decided to keep walking without me, and I have to say I'm kind of proud that she just decided to keep on trudging on. Marco.
Follow.
Marco.
Follow.
Marco.
Follow. I see a turtle.
Turtle. Did you ever see that movie Master of Disguise with Dana Carvey?
Excuse me?
I'm going to take that as a no. The movie Master of Disguise with Dana Carvey in it?
Who's Dana Carvey?
Okay, never mind.
Well, tell me anyway.
Sad existence. think this was the suspension bridge he was talking about? Because this isn't a suspension bridge.
A few moments later.
Whoa, you can feel it moving. Here you see a boob in his natural habitat, hanging a bear bag for the very first time. See how he curses to coax the bag to its correct place.
Well, I think this is already like my 4th or 5th attempt.
6 times the charm?
I don't know. I never done this before, so this is going to be interesting. So. Hey!
Yes!
Of course, I get it when I'm on camera. That never happens.
Good job.
Alright, so we've only done about 5.5 miles today, but we got a late start. The next good campsite is about 14.5 miles from where we are right now. We just decided that we were gonna make camp because we came across this big area here next to the suspension bridge. I'll show you camp here. There's the suspension bridge running across tomorrow. Here's the campsite. Aim's doing a little housekeeping.
Making the bed.
Are you gonna make mine too?
Yeah.
Yay! And then there's this really vast, cool area back here. There's actually another older looking campsite back there.
We're gonna explore a cave that's back there.
It's not so much of a cave as it looks like 2 big ass rocks fell a long time ago and made a natural cavern between some more big ass rocks and trees.
Boiling water for his pad thai noodles, is that what it is? Yeah, 1 step, 1 minute noodles. We picked this up at Kroger. So how are you gonna cook it?
But all of this is hydrated already, and you don't really want to put more water in it. So I'm going to put these 2 in the same bag, like so, and then I'm going to pour the hot boiling water into the Ziploc bag, but not the pad thai bag, and put all of that into my koozie and let it heat that way. So we'll see how that goes. Now we just wait. I don't know what else to do.
This is my koozie. It's galactic themed. But I'm gonna have some Lipton chicken rice. We'll see how that goes too. We tested these out in our kitchen, on the kitchen floor. We made like butter noodles and all of that, and it was okay. The noodles were a little crunchy, but it could have been a lot worse. That's dinner time.
It's gonna gonna get below freezing.
Wow.
So it's gonna wake up, be pretty cold.
It'll start warming up right at about 8 a.m. when we usually, well, when do we usually wake up?
Around 8 a.m.
Okay.
Around sunrise. It'll warm up real quick after that, but still.
We'll see.
Now we're in the tent. Our lovely home away from home.
This is where the magic probably doesn't happen.
Yeah, 'cause cold.
It's cold. And I'm sleeping with our battery bank to keep it warm. It'll like drain the power if you let it get too cold. It's daylight outside, by the way, like broad daylight.
Not,
I mean, maybe not broad.
there's like an hour of sunlight left, probably.
We just wanted to be warm. Like, we were sitting there, and it's like, once we were done eating, we're like, okay, let's just go in. Let's go home. So we came in here. Something I love about tent camping is being able to sleep next to him instead of, like, in our hammocks with one of us, like, hanging above the other person.
So, yeah.